You weren't at the mix down.
Something was.
Oh yeah, I wasn't able to go to the mix down cause I was recording my album, and I was also on tour with Joe and going back and forth. But I wasn't able to go to the mix down, and the record is crazy. You know, I was happy with the record. I was happy with the mix. You know, I just felt like a lot of things that I did on the record shouldn't have been edited. You know, performance wise. But that's a record for me that I was extremely happy with, and I feel like it was a highlight, you know what I'm saying, in my career. And I'm grateful that Lumi and them brought that to the table, you know what I'm saying. TVT treated me good, you know. They paid me well for the record. Yeah. We did the Spanish version, they paid me well for that. We did the video, they treated me well for that, you know. TVT was the last label I was gonna sign to, you know, and we sat down. That was when Steve Godley had it, and they was on fire. They had Pitbull, and they had, you know, a lot of different artists that were doing big things. Right before TBT folded, we sat down and we spoke, and you know, but Steve Godley, you know, he made it clear that he did some research. You know, he sat with all the companies I was with, and, you know, he was the one that actually opened my eyes to the pattern that was going on with my career. And he was like, you know, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I'm ready to give you whatever you want. I think you're that talented. I'm ready to give you whatever you want. I'll go after whoever you want me to go after. But you know, you have to sign directly to us. Yeah. Like, you gotta make a decision whether you want to keep going through the pattern or you want to sign to this company and you want to move on with your career. You know, so while I was making, you know, going through the motions and trying to make up my mind on what I was gonna do, TVT actually folded. Okay. So it's sort of like, you know, sort of like a blessing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same time it was a curse. Yeah. You know? So what I did was I signed to an indie. You know, I signed to an indie. UBO, Urban Box Office. You know, and again, it's like a curse. You know, the album is getting ready to be mixed and mastered, and UBO folds. Wow. So it's just crazy. My career has just been, like, out of control. Like, you know, I get a deal, do the politics and the nonsense and the bullshit that goes on behind the scenes and things that are out of your reach, you know, things that you're not capable of controlling, you know. Yeah. The deal goes sour, you know. God blesses me with another situation, and again, that situation goes sour, and I get another deal, and that situation goes sour, and so either due to bad politics and bad business, the situation don't go the way it's supposed to, or the label folds. You know, like my first deal over at Loud Loud folded. You know, Jive was bad politics. Epic was bad politics. UBO folded. TVT folded. Yeah. You know, it's just crazy. My career's just been crazy. Yeah. You know, so finally we're here. You know, Cut Zone / Riot Town, which is my company, as well as my partners. You know, and I'm finally gonna be able to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. And this time, if it don't work out, I can't point the finger at nobody else but me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This time it'll be my fault. So.
Just one other situation I wanted to ask you about, and that's a couple years back. You signed on with Rough Rider Management, I believe. And you were working with them in Swiss Beats. I know you had the single "Say Hey" out. Right. You know, what was that whole situation?
I mean, working with them was great. Working with them was great. They good people. You know, D's a good dude. You know, working with the Rough Riders was good. I mean, I really didn't sign to Rough Riders. You know, it wasn't Rough Riders, it was Left Field.
Okay.
Left Field Entertainment. You know, Rough Riders was affiliated. You know, and I got to work with Swiss, and you know, I also recorded out the Rough Rider studio, and I was around some of the Rough Rider fellas, and
yeah,
you know, but pretty much, you gotta look at it like this: we all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up, it was Rockefeller, Terror Squad, and Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? In my era. You know what I'm saying? And we was always all on tour together. We slept in the same hotels, and we was always sharing the same stages. So these are people that I've been around for a numerous amount of years. I feel like we family.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For I could say for the majority of my career, I've always put everybody else before me. You know, and I've always done what was good for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I've always thought about everybody else's feelings and, you know, how everybody else's life was going to be if I didn't do what I needed to do for the company. And, you know, if I didn't, you know, if I want to be loyal and I want to keep it real, that's my thing. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, when I wake up in the morning, I can look at myself in the mirror and know that I'm a man, and I keep it real with those individuals around me. And I keep my word, and I do what I say I'm going to do. You know, till I feel like you're not doing what you got to do. I hate broken promises, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that they gave me any broken promises. I'm just speaking in general. You know, and that's what it is, man. My career just pretty much been full of broken promises and bad politics and bullshit. And, you know, here I am today, man, just basically trying to be T.O.N.Y, man.
Okay.
Just trying to be T.O.N.Y, just trying to reach out to the fans and the people that have been standing by me and been loyal and, you know, been patiently waiting for T.O.N.Y. You know, I promise, man, I solemnly swear I'm going to give you my all. I'm not going to give you 100%. I'm not going to give you 150%. I'm going to give you 200%. I'm going to give you T.O.N.Y.
Yeah.
200%. You know, like it or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you who I am and just hope for the best, man, and pray that the fans embrace it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, but this time I'm doing T.O.N.Y.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
And just one last thing, you have out the new single Downfall. And,
right.
Any info you can give us about when we could expect the album, all that stuff?
Downfall, you can get that on iTunes. You know, you can get more info about the record on my Twitter, you know what I'm saying, or Facebook. His Facebook is Tony Sunshine 858, Twitter the same. And Downfall is a record that I felt I had to get off my chest. Pretty much all the things I've been going through and you know, there's a point in my life where I made a lot of mistakes, you know, a lot of mistakes, you know, dealing with myself. And, you know, I had to correct them. I had to get up and be a man and say, you know what, you're not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You're killing yourself. And I made some mistakes and I did some things that, you know, I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm only human.
Yeah.
You know, experimenting with a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you know, I found myself in a dark place where I didn't want to be anymore. You know, so I had to climb out that hole, and you know, I'm still climbing out. But I'm only human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been through a lot in my career, and just been through a lot in life in general. You know, and I'm not utilizing that as an excuse to say, you know, this is why I did what I did or I'm doing what I'm doing. But this record here is just explaining, it's a metaphor. You know, those individuals who've been through similar situations are going to catch on to what I'm speaking about. You know, and it's just a metaphor for anyone out there who's been in either an abusive relationship or, you know, had alcohol problems or a drug problem or, you know, just a downfall period. You know, I want to be the voice. You know, I want to show you that we can get out of that. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a metaphor for those who can't speak for themselves or are afraid to speak for themselves. You know, this is for them. So the record is entitled Downfall. And I love the record. You know, it came from the heart. Hopefully everyone else loved the record. And that's what it is.
Cool. So that's all we got for you. Is there anything you'd like to add?
That's it, man. To all the fans out there, I love y'all. Thank you for being patient. Love y'all. And like I said, I'm going to try my best to give y'all me. T.O.N.Y Sunshine, Top New York. You heard? That's what it is. Yo, what it is, man. It's your boy, Top New York, T.O.N.Y Sunshine. Call it what you want, man. And you are now tuned into YouKnowIGotSoul.com. Holla at your boy.